Welcome back. Let's rejoin Dan O'Connor with the conclusion of the Cougars and Rockets from here at CN Centre on Friday night.
Face-off won by Kelowna, but they're going to be all the way back at center. Now they'll skate forward. It's Ryan Olsen down the left wing side. He'll stop at the line, back to the point, low shot through traffic, loose at the side of the goal, and they do score. Ryan Olsen found the puck in the slot area. Puck squeezed through the feet of Milcrease. Cerrone made the first save, but Olsen had a gift there at the side. Kelowna gets a goal on the power play. It's a 6-3 hockey game with still 14:40 to go. Defender doesn't have a stick. Nyberg has lost his stick to catch. Trying to center, and that's stolen. Up comes Colton Sissons down the left wing side. Sissons gets by Milcrease. Sissons cutting in off the goalpost. That one went off the bar and stayed out. Referee signaling no goal right away. Puck cleared along the right wing side. Here come the Rockets to center, led by Olsen. Pass to Franco, shot. Cerrone kicked it away, and Erhardt safely clears. Less than 30 seconds as Chase Watala racing down the right wing side. Watala just trying to pin the puck deep as he's hammered by Olsen.
Here we go.
And Zach Pachuro wants it, Olsen. That was a dangerous collision as Olsen.
Here we go. Line brawl.
And Zach Pachuro now has a Gordie Howe hat trick as he's dropped the gloves with Madison Bowie.
Somebody's got to help him out there. This is unfair.
That was a very dangerous hit on Watala. Pachuro coming to the aid of his teammate. Watala looks to be okay.
Belter's finally going. Now he's got a 16-year-old. He's going to scrap here. Fair play, Kelowna. There you go. One of your young guys is getting taken on now.
And it's Stadel and Belter going at it right now. Belter trying to let his right hand go. Stadel 16, Belter 19. Belter's just going to leave him be, but no doubt a few pleasantries exchanged there.
That'll set up nicely for tomorrow night. And once again, some dirty hits there. That was an ugly hit by Olsen on Watala, totally from behind. They learned their lesson last game, according to Colin Jacobs. Even with 10 seconds to go, you got to fight right through to full 60.
And off the draw, the Kelowna Rockets are going to skate it forward. 5 seconds left. Good job by the Cougars D inside their own zone. The 4th victory of the season for the Prince George Cougars. A 6-3 final over Ryan Huska's Kelowna Rockets.
Well, we were an energized club. We've been kind of sitting around all week waiting to play, and you know, even though they got the first one, I like the way we responded, obviously, and we had a great first period coming back, and you know, I think really putting the offensive pressure on them, and we got, you know, their number one goalie pulled. They had to play their backup the rest of the way, so you know, I thought we did a good job that way. You know, there's still some things that we can get better at, but overall in all, I'll take that Friday night win anytime.
Another great outing by the Cats, and another standout by a new Cougar. Las Vegas-born player Zach Pachuro ended the night with 2 goals and 2 assists and a fighting major, the Gordie Howe hat trick. Brock Hershey collected his 2nd and 3rd goals of the season. The Cougars romped the Rockets 6-3. In the offseason, the Cougars were looking to solidify their defensive core. It just happened to be that the Moose Jaw Warriors had an abundance of 20-year-olds. That led to a trade between the two teams, the Cougars picking up overage defenseman Dallas Erhardt in exchange for 19-year-old defenseman Reed Jackson. Last season, Erhardt had a solid season, picking up 4 goals and 18 assists in 67 games with the Warriors.
We had a lot of 19-year-olds last year, so I knew at the end of the season there was something that had to be done, but got the call, talked to Dallas here, talked to Clarkie here right away, and it's been a good thing for me ever since that.
Yeah, coming over last couple of years in Moose Jaw, what was that like?
It's been a good experience. I've learned a lot there. We had a good group of D-men there with McElrath, McFall, Riley, Brown, and then we had good coaching there, so it helped me develop a lot, and it's kind of built me to where I am now, and coming here, I'm taking what I learned there and maybe adding it to some of the younger guys we got here.
Traded for another defenseman, Reed Jackson, who went to Moose Jaw. You're fit so far here in Prince George. You're one of 2 20-year-old defensemen.
Yeah, me and Gibb, we've been playing together, both 20s with Hirsch, and starting to pick up some chemistry, and it's been nice playing with players. Good to see it.
Your game, no doubt a shutdown guy, big defenseman, but you have an offensive touch as well.
Yeah, I've always kind of felt that I'm able to be creative with the puck. We got some skilled forwards up there, so that always helps. I just kind of know I give them a puck, and it's almost certain to get a point every now and then.
Your hopes this season with the Cougars?
I'm just hoping that we get a good run this year. We got a team that will do well, and I'm just going to try and contribute wherever I can, where if it's with points or shutting down guys. Just trying to play my role so we get some good success here.
Personal goals for yourself?
I'm hoping to do well enough to get noticed by some teams, maybe hopefully play pro next year, but I figure as long as I do good and our team does good, then good chance for that to happen.
Erhardt and the rest of the Cougars would look for the weekend sweep against the Kelowna Rockets here at CN Centre on Saturday night. So far this season, the Cougars impressive with 4 wins and an overtime loss. Let's get to all the action.
Getting it back is Olsen along the left wing. Top of the left wing circle, he holds on, looking for an avenue to pass. Severson couldn't handle it. At the right wing point, Kelowna holds on. Franco, back to the point it goes. Bowie to Severson, penalty over. Low shot towards the goal, rebound, a chance. How did that stay out? Fordyce with a glorious save. As that went along the left wing side, just about found Twine. Back come the Rockets, McKinley shooting it deep. Devin Fordyce out of his net, left it behind the goal. Carvello bullied to the ice behind. Now a centering pass, they've scored. Tic-tac-toe, the Kelowna Rockets forced a turnover behind the Cougars' goal. Carvello took the hit, and there was McKinley to put it home. Cougars found an answer early last night. Can they do it again as Fontaine pass into the middle? Backhand, they score! Chase Watella, how about that for an answer? The Cougars have tied it at 1. Chase Watella's second of the year.
What's the perfect answer when you get scored on? Just tie it up 30 seconds later or less.
Shots are 5-5 early on, first period, nearing the halfway point. 1-1 is the score. Pass down the right wing side. Here come the Rockets, centering effort. Loose at the side. Erhardt did a fine job. Now Bell in the slot area. Low shot, he hit his own man. Bell gets it back at the left wing point. Miles Bell, low wrist shot, tip, they score. Zach Franco with a perfect redirection in front of the Cougars' goal. The Kelowna Rockets answer and take a 2-1 lead.
They had the Cougars hemmed in a couple times. Same thing, even though the Cougars did clear it, slow change, the Rockets come right back, they have the Cougars hemmed in, and once again, it's just a tip puck in front of the net.
And back into the defensive zone it goes. Colton Martin behind his own goal, eluding the check of McKittick. Long pass forward. That's going to miss McKinley, and no icing called in the play. They're going to say Erhardt could have touched it. Now Sissons behind the Cougar goal, centered for Bell. Low shot, he scores. Miles Bell, his 3rd point of the period. As he got the puck in the high slot, he just made a move to elude the defender, and it's a 3-1 Kelowna lead, 6:12 remaining in the first. Erhardt, pass to Burke, he settles it. Cutting into the middle is Burke for Erhardt. He's got the entire slot, high shot wide of the target. And that rebound comes all the way free, but the Rockets overskate it. Here's Jacobs into the circle, sliding a pass in front. The Cougars jam away out and they score! The first of the year for Troy Burke. Cougars answer on the power play, 1-goal game. Kelowna now with pressure again is Dylan McKinley. His pass, finding Sissons, hard off the wall, tipped forward. Pachuro just calmly off the glass and out. That will mean a line change. Final minute of play here in the first. McKinley will tip it in deep and he'll change. Fordyce plays for Erhardt. Erhardt missed it. Shot, sharp angle, they score! Rourke Chartier. Along the left wing, a shot from a terrible angle just went in off the pad of Fordyce and in. Out of position was Fordyce, and the Kelowna Rockets get a greasy one to make it 4-2.
A bit of a change as the Cougars trail after the first period. Can they claw their way back? We'll find out after the break.